I'm Zoe. I'm from the Cornwall Chamber, and I'm here with Hayley from Truro and Penwith College on the Cornwall Chamber Business Partner podcast. So, Hayley, tell us about your role at Truro and Penwith College.
Well, Zoe, this is a really exciting role, and I'm really pleased to be the director of business partnerships and apprenticeships for the college. I've been in this role for 3 years. It's taken me quite a journey to get to this post, only because I've come at it from a totally different way.
Ooh.
So I started from school and trained as a beauty therapist.
Oh,
All
wow.
I ever wanted to do was beauty and to make people be the best that they could possibly be. And from that, it was identified that I was quite good at training. So I then worked for Western College in Somerset, North Somerset, and kind of started my journey then. And I continued with beauty therapy. I started working for World Skills and started judging all around the country. So it was really, really exciting. And
Wow.
from that job, I then was headhunted to Truro and Penwith College as a deputy, and I've worked my way up. So I started as the head of department for hair and beauty. They asked me to increase that to hospitality, which I did 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I worked really hard with all of the team, and we created a really successful department. Then I became the head of quality, and then, like I said, 3 years ago, I then became the director of business partnerships and apprenticeships, and I absolutely love it. Yeah,
Wow.
really good.
That's amazing. What a journey.
Totally different
Absolutely love
to
it.
normal, but
Yeah.
came at it in a different way. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
exciting.
brilliant. So, what is it that makes Truro and Penwith College one of the best colleges in the country?
I think the continuous cultural feeling within the college, the fact that students are the absolute center of everything that we do,
Yeah.
the continual support we give them, the personal development, the enrichment opportunities, the health and well-being support,
Oh,
the
wow.
one-to-one,
Well,
the trips, the visits, the work placement opportunities, and just those links to ensure that they are best prepared for their next steps in every avenue, not just academically, but just to be again the best that they can possibly be to approach their next steps.
oh, that's amazing. And what are you doing to encourage young people to stay here in Cornwall? Because we find it's one of the biggest questions we always get asked is why are kids always leaving, students, they're leaving the Cornwall to go and work in London or wherever it might be. What are you guys doing to try and encourage them to stay here?
Well, we are working very hard to combat the brain drain. And
Ooh,
Cornwall is so exciting at the moment. We're really excited to see all these emerging opportunities with the lithium, with
yes.
the offshore wind, with all the different types of mining. Hospitality is absolutely going from strength to strength, and I think it's absolutely key that we identify the high value jobs and the emerging industries that are right here on our doorstep.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we're working with employers to ensure that everybody has that understanding. But us as a college, we've started to challenge the perception of parents and re-educate them to show them the value of Cornwall and what
Absolutely.
Cornwall's got to offer. And also, we are working with careers advisors and teachers within the schools to ensure that they know what Cornwall's got to offer
Yeah.
as well. So it's a really exciting time. We've just opened the Health Skills Centre, STEM Health Skills Centre in
Yes.
Bodmin. So
Yeah.
we're focusing on making sure we train our own nurses here so they don't have to go
Well,
out of county. So we're training locally. We focus massively on engineering. We're looking at higher level qualifications so we can continually upskill and retrain. So, we want
amazing.
people to stay locally. We need to make sure we boost our own economy, and we definitely don't want people to think that leaving is the best
No,
opportunity.
absolutely not. And you touched briefly on the work culture as well at Truro and Penwith. What's it like working within the best college in the country?
It's a lovely culture.
Yeah.
We've got a culture of continuous development, so everybody is invested in. We work very closely with staff to ensure that we allocate them professional development budgets so they can identify what they want.
Well,
We work really closely with teaching and learning, and we focus on pedagogy and understanding the impact of learning within the classroom,
yeah.
as well as their technical skills. So we send them out. We commit to an industry immersion day where all staff go out into a business and they look at the industry to make sure we're still relevant. They ask them to look at the sequencing of their curriculum to make sure it's delivered in the right order for
Wow.
businesses. So we're really, really focused on that continuous development and making sure that we are a college that provides education for businesses and for students to take the best next step for them.
Brilliant. And what is it that motivates you to get out of bed in the morning?
It's education.
Yeah.
I love education. I'm really hungry to learn new things all the time. I've been like that all my life, and I've wanted to learn myself, but now I want to give back. And I know that sounds a bit cliche, and lots of people say
Yeah.
that, but my kind of lifelong mantra has been be the best you can be. And now that's changed to ensure that you make other people become the best that they can be. So it's working with people of all ages. I've got a fantastic team. The staff at Truro and Penrith College are absolutely exceptional. The employers we work with are amazing. The apprentices, we've got higher education students as well as further
Yeah.
education, and all our adult learners. Absolutely, it's a phenomenal place to be.
Oh, amazing.
Nice.
We were speaking earlier before we came in about hospitality and the apprenticeships that you guys are running within that. Tell me more about that.
As I said a little bit earlier, hospitality is a really exciting time here in Cornwall. It's
Yeah.
always been foodie Cornwall,
Yeah.
but now it's even more of a concentrated area. So the visitor economy is absolutely key. And where it used to be seasonal, it's becoming a more annual career. Um,
Absolutely.
and what we're doing again is challenging the perception of key stakeholders in people's lives that it's not a part-time job. It is a
Yes.
career opportunity in its own right. And for us, we deliver 38 standards in apprenticeship,
Brilliant.
and the fifth highest recruiting is hospitality. So
Oh,
we offer
interesting.
level 2, level 3, and level 4. We also run a boot camp, which has got leadership and management at the core, which really supports the succession planning of hospitality businesses and leaders.
Yeah.
And it's difficult in hospitality because I think you go in, you're a really good chef or you're really good at front of house, and then you just assume the next role and you assume the next role, and it doesn't actually mean that they are well prepared to lead people and manage people. So
Absolutely.
that's a real focus for us, and we're making sure that we manage that whole hospitality industry. But exciting times for Cornwall.
Brilliant. Yeah, it is
Really
really
lovely.
exciting. So you said there it's the fifth, the number five in the I can't get my words out.
Recruiting,
Recruiting.
yes.
What
Yes.
what are the other ones in the top five?
So our highest recruiting apprenticeship is the nursing. And
Ah,
that
okay.
is so exciting to
Interesting.
see
Yes,
because
that's really cool.
we've been running nursing now for 3 years.
Yeah.
We've just seen our first cohort graduate in October last year, and we've got over 100 nurses on our apprenticeship
Wow.
programs now, and that means that they all live local, they work local, and they're contributing to the healthcare of Cornwall. So that's really
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, that is
Um,
really
our
exciting.
next one is carpentry, level 2
Ah,
carpentry, and that is going from strength to strength. There are so many people that are interested in those basic carpentry skills, and then progressing on to a higher level at level 3.
perfect.
Um, then we've got engineering. And again,
Wow.
obviously, we know there's a massive skills deficit in engineering, and that's really something that we want to focus on and make sure that we fill that skills gap.
Yeah.
And then number 4 is business admin, and we use business admin to actually support the council and again the
Cool.
hospitals, like
Yeah.
literally that core business all across
Interesting.
Cornwall.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okie cokes. So, what advice would you give to somebody who's considering education with Truro and Penrith College?
So if you haven't applied already, it's definitely worth heading to our website. There's loads of information on there. We do so many different types of courses.
Yeah.
We offer courses for every age, for every ability, and we will support you to become whatever you need to be. We'll boost your employability skills to ensure that you're job ready,
Perfect.
and we'll also make sure you've got the technical skills. So head to our website, have a look at everything. All the contact details are on there, and just apply now. And one of our
Perfect.
amazing experted staff will give you an interview.
And is there open days? Do you guys run open days throughout the year, or is it just certain times of the
There's
year?
there's an open day on May the 18th at our
Ooh,
STEM and Health Skills Centre in Bodmin.
perfect.
That's a new centre that we opened in September of this academic year. That is nursing, T-level health, digital and engineering, and we offer full-time and apprenticeships there. And it's the most
Brilliant.
amazing centre. It's absolutely cutting edge. We had the Minister from the Department of Education come
Ooh,
down. So Gillian Keegan came down, and she was amazed by the resources that we've got, and the simulation suites that are replicas of the hospital. So that's really
Oh,
good. So
wow.
that's May the 18th. So that's really exciting.
That's really exciting.
And then yeah, the others are we haven't got another one at Truro, but there is one at Penwith as well later on in May. But
Brill.
just contact at any point and yeah, come and see the campus.
Fabulous. Well, this has been really interesting. Thank you so much, Hayley. I hope we've all learned something and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you.
Thank you.